Hey everybody, I wanted to get on here. I had several different knit kits, and one of which has a coupon that's expiring today. So I was trying to be on top of things and actually get on here because I have people that like only see me on YouTube, and people that only see me on Facebook, and then people that I don't know, only get emails. So I try really hard to, especially if we have something that's really good coupon or a workshop that has like a deadline to tell all the people at all the places. So, anyhow, I will start with that. I'm really excited, and here I'm just going to read. It'll be easier if I just read the description to you. We, sorry, let me start that sentence over. I have partnered with a friend and knitwear designer, Jessica A's and you may have seen some videos. I was on her knitting program. I was like a guest speaker. Her website is Double the Stitches, and she is a knitwear designer you can find on Ravelry. So we have, and I guess we also partnered up with, because Dawn's my friend too, with some of the goodies from Twice Sheared Sheep. So basically, we have what she is called, so she's hosting it. I'm just kind of selling it, I guess, since I'm the one with the supplies. But it's called the Conquer Cable Knitting Knit Lessons and Project Kit with designer Jessica A's. So, like I said, you can find her website, Double the Stitches. She has a great knitting community, and she can definitely tell you more about that. But God, I wish I don't have the cow to show you. So you will just have to click on the link below this video and just trust me, it is beautiful. I definitely love knitting, but I am not like, I don't know, I would say I'm a juvenile knitter. I'm usually somebody that just likes to kind of get yarn and like go to town. Jessica, like, she is a master knitter. She knows what she's doing. And this cowl, it's called the reversibility cowl, if you want to look it up on Ravelry. And it's got cables all over it, and it's got buttons, and you can reverse it one way or the other. It's so cool. And she designed it with actually this yarn, which we carry, the Galler Yarns Wow, which I know y'all have heard me talk about before, was basically my dream yarn that Galler heard me bemoaning that it did not exist and then created it. Now it exists. So I am always 110% excited about anything that involves this yarn. I actually just finished up a project myself with it, which will be a free pattern coming soon. But so the yarn from that knit kit for the reversibility cowl, because what it was actually, and I don't know, it's always nice to like make a project on the yarn that it was intended for, because I know I've done many things on Ravelry where like it was designed on like maybe a single ply, but the yarn I had in my stash is like a 3 ply. And I mean, it always turns out cool, but it's kind of like not the same thing. So the pattern that she designed and is teaching on was designed on this exact yarn. So I always think that's like a great bonus. And if people are saying things and I've missed it, I'm sorry, I'll try to look. But these are big. You get, so the kit has one of these skeins. You do get to pick your color. There's a whole bunch of different colors. This one is candy, and they are big, giant, like 8.8 ounce skeins, and so they are huge, and they are worsted weight yarn. So, like I said, it is definitely a ton of yardage that you can, even though it's just one skein, it definitely is a one project for that. So like I said, what's the yardage on this? 475 yards, and I think that's a little on the conservative side for these giant skeins. So the kit, like I said, let me read. She's doing a workshop. So like I said, I'm providing the supplies. The workshop is, and like I said, you can just click on the link that I think I've linked below here. It's a 5-day workshop that I think involves some live help and then pre-recorded lessons, because you get access to her Conquer Cable Knitting workshop. So it's a 5-day workshop, and like I said, I will not bore you reading all of the things, but it comes with the pattern, the reversibility cowl, her lifetime access to her cable knitting workshop, live help from the designer, one of these, and then also the part from Twice Sheared Sheep is we're doing little bamboo cable needle set because it is a cable workshop. So those were the tools Jessica said she preferred, as well as one of the row counters, also from Twice Sheared Sheep with a little fox on it. Like I said, because this is not like a super advanced pattern, but like it's definitely not like a beginner knitter thing. So being able to keep count of those rows is definitely a big part of that. And like I said, there is a coupon that I have linked the coupon code if you want to jump in on that. Because since this is a 5-day, see the days, let me tell you the days. September the 6th through September the 9th. September the 10th is when that's going to be happening. You get all sorts of bonuses, all sorts of stuff from Jessica. Like I said, I'm just sort of, packaging it all up. So you can definitely see more information from her on the link. And the $15 off coupon that I'm offering for all the supplies and the workshop is Cable VIP. And that's good through the end of today. But you can still sign up through the 11th, but the 11th is definitely the cutoff if we're going to get everything packaged and put together and sent off for everybody to do that. Like I said, the workshop dates are September 6th through the 10th. So I definitely, like I said, all I have, I'm sorry, I don't have all the little cable needles and stuff. We were waiting to order those once we had a final head count. And then I'm going to, the CHY staff will package them all up and send them all out to everybody, which is why there is like a hard deadline on that. But I was just really excited about that. Like I said, I wish I could show you the cowl, but please click on the link that I've linked in here and you can see the reversibility cowl. So that was one thing, one of the knit kits. Like I said, that's exciting. And then the other one, I do actually have something to show you. This one, oh, sorry, I made this one. Me and Brittany from the staff did 2 different colorways. And this is our Asana bulky sampler cowl, and it's really cool. So this is one of our patterns you can see. And the idea with this was for new knitters to get comfortable. So you got some garter stitch, you've got, your yarn overs, making little eyelets, got some stockinette, you got more garter stitch. And so the idea is that is a repeating pattern so that if you are newer to knitting, that it was a good way to, get your basics down and make a really interesting texture. So that was my vision with that. And this is part of you can actually get this for free. It comes with, and here's the 3 skeins of yarn you can see that made that. This is the Asana Bulky, that we do sell these yarns just individually in many different colors as well as natural on my website, but you can pick between 2 colorways. This was obviously the colorway I made. And you get 1 kit each per person for free while supplies last. On my website, there's a link for that too. And it is, like I said, part of our beginner knitter sampler cowl. So you should it's fun. So you get emails, and the emails, I think it's the 3rd one, so you have to open the emails, gets the link where you can get the free knit kit, and you select what color you want and obviously put in your shipping and then that'll ship out to you. But you also get emailed the pattern for this, as well as links to some of our favorite beginner knitter videos on how to do all the stitches I just mentioned. So like I said, the idea being if you were kind of new to knitting, that it would give you kind of a toolkit to get you going and some really nice free yarn. This is one of our favorite signature yarns. It's the Asana Bulky. It is 50% superfine alpaca, 50% Peruvian Highland wool, also from Galler, and it's the best yarn ever. As you can see, it has this really cool chunky 2-ply texture that is very similar. It looks and feels exactly like hand spun. So that was also kind of our thought, was that if you already were a knitter, but you were maybe had only knit with really normal yarn, that we wanted this to be a nice, fun, pretty approachable project that, could maybe be a gateway drug to knitting with more hand spun, since that's clearly how our brand started, was we used to just be hand spun. And so now we have this fabulous yarn that looks and feels and behaves just like hand spun, but you can buy it in bulk, which can be hard to do if you're spinning it. So anyhow, that's totally free. So if you haven't already gotten one of those, and we can't afford to do send one person like 5 kits or something because we are a small business. That is something we were passionate about. So, oh, something just popped up here. I don't know what happened. I had to click something there, but it was something we were passionate about, and we were excited that we were able to provide these. So, if you would like one of these knit kits, I've also put the somewhere in the description the link to these. It is the Handmade is Better Asana sampler knit kit. And like I said, it's not like an immediate, like you sign up and then, because obviously I'm not going to sit here and manually send all the emails. It may take a couple days to get the one with the link. So, it's a fun surprise to get all the free stuff, but it is free. You just have to pay shipping, which I think is like $4. So it's not that serious. Anyhow, there's that one. And then while I decided I was going to do a knit kit video, we just put together our quarterly, and it was featured on Business Insiders last year around Christmas, which we were really excited about. And so I had no clue that was happening. And then all of a sudden just started getting all these link clicks and like people buying things, on the back end of my website. I was able to go in and check. I was like, where are all these people coming from? And then I checked the backlinks, and we had actually been written up in a knitter gift guide back around the holidays last year, but it was for this subscription, and people, it really, that was a very fun, nice surprise for us as a small business. But is the Cottage Industry yarn bundle. Goes out quarterly, whereas most of our subscriptions for yarn or spinning fiber are monthly. One of them's every other month, but for the most part, they're monthly. This one's once a quarter because it is the most expensive. And the idea was that you had enough time to complete whatever the project was. Because it sucks when like you're excited about a subscription, but then like it just keeps going up and you're like, I haven't finished the last one yet. So, we thought by doing it quarterly that would, give people enough time to actually finish it. So we just started a new quarter. So this is the one we have for the newest quarter. This is the softest yarn in all of creation. It is 100% natural alpaca. So you can imagine it's very soft. It is a moose colored. So it's beautiful. This really pretty moose camel color, which I don't know, screams like fancy, rich, old money, like Coats or something to me. But anyhow, so that's just my imagination. But really pretty camel color. And so you get, each one of those kits comes with enough yarn to make the project. We do all the research for you and put together, and these are just the staff picks them, for a project that could be completely completed with what we send you yardage wise, and is obviously the right, type of yarn for it. So we already do all the research for you. So it comes with the yarn, which, like I said, if they're small skeins, can be like 2 or 3 skeins. It's one big giant one, could be one big giant one. So, depends on number of skeins for the yardage. But you get the yarn, the supplies, the pattern suggestions, so you can look them up on Ravelry. And we always send out fun little goodies from other small businesses, not like big mass produced, like I went on Amazon and got stuff. So that's definitely not what we're doing. This month, or this quarter, is from one of our new favorites, Fox and Pine Stitches. And since we're on clearly a cable theme, here, let me show you. This is her. I thought this was so cute. And her little slogan is, I can't leave home without my yarn. And you can find her on Instagram and Facebook. And she's a fun, like, mom-run business, actually from Prince Edward Island, Canada. And this is her little fun cable hook. So I thought it was really cute, and I liked the spiral versus just like a regular cable hook. So you can kind of loop it in there and then use it like that for, doing your cables. So I thought, cables and fall go together for me. And then, like I said, since this was our transitioning into fall, she also, and I think what she's most known for, are her little stitch stoppers. And these were in the fun, like, buffalo plaid, which, like I said, scream, I'm ready for fall to me, and looks really pretty with the yarn because, like clothes, you have to coordinate. So the whole idea is that they all have to coordinate. So anyhow, depending on when you're watching this video, this may or may not still be the kit, but whatever the kit is will be equally fabulous. But it's definitely something that has grown in popularity, and I really am very excited and passionate about. So like I said, you get the yarn. It's usually, depending on size and cost, 2 little goodies that go with the yarn. And we usually try to have like a theme, a color or vibe. So it has a vibe theme, and then pattern suggestions that, will give you a completed project that you can pick from, that is all coordinated by the CHY staff, which I really enjoy. And let's see, what month are we in? I can't even, let's see, August, September, October. No, so July, August, September. This is the July, August, September bundle. And then the next one will be October, November, December. So that's usually how that goes. So yeah, we definitely started out with summer and are transitioning into fall, because I know all of our knitters get excited about that. And so that's what this is the kit for right now. And then we'll have something else, different. We usually try to switch it up from gauge and material and whatever, starting in October. And so you'll have to stay tuned and see what that one is. But this is the current one. So anyhow, that's all my knit kits. Don't forget, like I said, I'm really excited, and I wish I could do it justice for explaining to you the Conquering Cable Knitting. I just sent out an email about it yesterday that had more things. I don't know. I wish I could say something smarter about it. Please click the link in the description, and you can read all of the much smarter sounding descriptions that Jessica put on there for the cable knitting. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Beautiful. What is fiber content of the yarn? The brown yarn, this one is 100% alpaca, and it's natural colored. This one is moose. So this is 100% alpaca. The Galler Wow is 100% superfine merino. So that's what those two are. Oh, and hold on. And these, the ones from the free knit kit, are 50% alpaca, 50% Peruvian Highland wool. So they are all incredibly soft and very nice. So if you have only been knitting with Hobby Lobby yarn up until this point, like I said, especially since these are free, or you can buy them individually off my site, it's a great, like I said, we're trying to be like the gateway drug to, fun, different textures. So that's what all those yarn textures are. And yeah, the alpaca on this one is amazing. And I will put a coupon. You can always use, and it works for 20% off any of our the first order of any of our subscriptions. I'll put it in there, but it's Fresh Fiber Arts. It's like, that's our oldest, most original coupon code. And it's kind of a secret / fun. So when we started having things being carried in shops, some of our hand spun, we had to stop having a reusable coupon code like advertised on the site, because obviously that wouldn't be fair to the yarn shops that were carrying our things if you could always get it cheaper. But people that have been with us since the beginning / people that are like you who are paying attention to these videos, if you write down the secret code, it's Fresh, FRESH, Fiber Arts, all smushed together, will give you 20% off pretty much anything on our site. Not the cable knitting kit, because that is involving, like I said, other designers and people, so I have to respect their pricing, but you can use the special one for that. Oh my God. Yeah, the alpaca, it's so nice. Like, I have a light here, so I don't look hideous, but it also does a great job of making, you can really see, actually, yeah, that's great. See, look, alpaca has all this luster in it because it's more hair-like, whereas the merino is very soft, but I always describe merino as kind of cotton ball-like. So yeah, that's a very good in the light comparison of alpaca versus merino, which are both equally fabulous yet different. So anyhow, I think that's it. Have lots of fun kits and lots of good coupons. So go have fun shopping and tell your friends, and we're always excited and thankful for anybody that wants to support us, because as you see, it helps not just support us, but all of our designer and knit kit friends and small businesses that we purchase from in order to put all these together. So have a good one.